Oh, absolutely. If we're not willing to fund the research and to put our dollars, we promised our men and women when they fought for us. These young people have volunteered to fight for their country. We promised to take care of them when they come back. That doesn't mean take care of them with techniques that either were outdated or not suited to fit the types of injuries that we're seeing today that are different from the types of injuries that we saw in Vietnam and Korea and World War II. So we have to keep up with the times, which means we need to fund new types of research to deal with the types of injuries that we're seeing prevalent today. And that deals mainly with burns and extremities. This is really what we're looking at, and we're using very old techniques to treat this. That's why it's so important that we fund this research.
Good evening. Thank you so much, and it's a real honor to be here tonight. And I just want to say something about, every time I walk into Soldiers and Sailors Hall, what a treasure we have right here in Pittsburgh that many people just don't even realize is here. And when you think of the times we almost lost this place, I mean, there were many times this place was close to not being here. And I can't imagine our city without Soldiers and Sailors Hall. And it's here because of the efforts of many people in this room tonight. And let's all make sure that it's here long past the time that we're here, because it is a treasure, and it's a way for us to remember and pay tribute and thanks to the men and women that served our country. So it's a great honor to be here tonight to join the Airlift Research Foundation at the inaugural Extremity Trauma Research Grant Awards presentation. This foundation is a fantastic organization, and it's playing a very important role in improving the health care that we provide to the men and women who serve our country. This foundation's mission is to fund and champion research that improves the care of military and civilian survivors of traumatic extremity injuries. We get reminded every day of the enormous sacrifices that men and women are making defending our country, trying to protect us and keep our freedom. And we have to realize we're fighting a different kind of war. This isn't the kind of war we fought in Vietnam or World War II or Korea. More often than not, we're seeing these IEDs, kids coming back with burn injuries and extremity injuries. More than half of all the injuries that we've seen in Iraq and Afghanistan involve extremities. Such injuries present these individuals with a long and arduous journey through rehab. And the foundation recognizes that research on this type of trauma has not kept pace with the rate of injury sustained. As a result, they've taken steps to fund this type of research to improve the recovery, rehabilitation, and re-entry into civilian life or return to active duty of these brave individuals. The Foundation's Extremity Trauma Research Grant will lead to improved outcomes, decreased complications, faster recovery from injuries, greater return to duty rates, improved quality of life after service, and less money needed for long-term care and rehab in military hospital systems. Last year, when I was contacted to see if I could be of assistance in securing the Department of Defense funding for the Airlift Research Foundation's Extremity Research Grant, how can you say no to that? I was honored that they came to my office and asked me to help, and I was eager to try to help you with your mission. I'm pleased to say that we were able to secure $1 million in the fiscal year 2009 defense funding for these efforts. I'm proud to be just a small part of the effort to help this foundation promote the research that will provide better care to those who are deserving of our nation's deep gratitude. Now, specifically, this funding will help fund two remarkable individuals in their quest to develop new and innovative treatments for those who have suffered life-changing trauma. Consequently, I consider it a privilege to be able to publicly commend Dr. Bourne and Dr. Yang, the recipients of the first Extremity Trauma Research Grants, and present them with these awards. Both these gentlemen are conducting research that has the potential to dramatically improve the care we give patients with traumatic injuries, extremity injuries.